guys, hi, welcome back to my channel, Comfort and Joy with Lady Curry. Today I'm going to share with you how I am going to dress my banister, my overlook banister on my second level. So I'm going to give you a view. It's a madhouse here, so this is the view. I'm also currently decorating the main banister, and I'll show you here. So I am currently decorating my banister. I am weeding in my ribbon, and then eventually I will put some bows on my banister. So here you see it. So I have to do all of that. Run it on here, all the way down. I'm currently on the second level. So my house is in shambles right now, but nevertheless, I am getting my house ready, and I'm so far ahead of the game because normally, like I mentioned earlier, I would turn around my house like Thanksgiving evening after we had dinner and everything, like after we cleaned up, and I'm like a mad woman working 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes just to try to push myself, one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. So normally I would be starting next week, but I'm so far ahead of the game. I'm about to finish up my rooms. Normally I like to have a tree in every room. I did our room early because last year I was so tired, and I think just Christmas fatigued out. We didn't even have a tree in our room, and we normally live there. Like, that's where we really reside. My husband really loves to do Christmas big. So this year I made sure that the places that he likes to relax and chill in was Christmas ready. So that was number one priority today, or this year. It was number one priority this year. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm going to try to quietly do this banister because she's about to go on break anyway. So, okay, guys, come along with me. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, let's get started. So first I am clearing the decks. I'm pulling out my sitting area items. This is my little cozy corner area that me and my daughter share on the second landing, and I am just clearing the decks so I can lay my garland. So I always start with, as everybody would, start with your garland. You're going to play with it, measure and see how it's going to fall and lay. How you'll also check to see how deep or shallow you want your bows to go, like your little dips. So I normally don't have a deep bow in the garland. I like it to land fairly close to the railing, the top of the railing. So the trick for me is always to try to get each side as even as possible. So here I am, after I establish each side being as equal as possible and as even as possible, I am fluffing. And I previously stated before in my previous video that you have to fluff. You have to pull apart those garland branches to make it look as realistic as possible and to play with it so you can make it look full, because you don't have to have like 2 garlands or really expensive garland unless that's just your preference. But if you invest a couple of dollars in your garland, $19.99 or something like that, $12.99. I believe I bought these either from Lowe's, Home Depot, or maybe even Walmart years and years ago, or Kmart. However, and they've been with me for years because I take the time to take care of them, pack them away safely and securely, and then I try to treat them with tender love and care. So I'm just fluffing and pulling apart branches and twigs, and I'm manipulating them and bending them every which way. So here is a close-up shot of me just pulling them apart and just arranging them as a natural piece of garland would be. And I love this garland because you see it has two types of branches in it, and makes it look more realistic, because in nature you do see that the evergreens are different types of foliage. So yes, so now I am moving on to testing my lights, and I am arranging my lights so that they can show more so from the front. Normally, once you do your garland, if you're not paying attention, the lights sometimes can be more towards the back or the bottom, and you want to face them forward if that is your focal point. And because this overlook railing is facing towards the door when you first come in, I wanted all of the focal points to be forward. So I want to make sure that those lights that I have are positioned in the front, more so on the bottom or towards the back of my garland. So yeah, so this process takes about, I would say, a good 45 minutes to an hour from start to finish, but it's worth it. The time invested, your family just will appreciate it. They should. I know my little lady, she says, "Mommy, oh, the house is looking so pretty." And then my hubby, he comes in and he's like, "Babe, you did something different again." And it's just fun. So now I am moving on to weaving my ribbon in my garland. So it's just the same process that I would do for the most part on my tree. I just find a plain branch. I try to find a plain branch, not with the light strung on them, to secure my ribbon, and I'll just pinch it and just manipulate and position the ribbon the way I want. Now you can also do just the loop method and curl your ribbon around your garland and just keep going and keep going and keep going. Some years I do that method, and then the other years I will just do a frontal up-down zigzag pattern. So here you see I've added some white poinsettias because my color theme is gold and white, and I guess champagnes. So warm colors of golds, all types of golds, and some whites for this area. And it matches our seating and the pillows that I have. And you guys will see the full area, the full space later on when I do my actual Christmas tour 2020. Well, thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so already, please take the time to like, subscribe, and comment below. And as always, I'm wishing you comfort and joy from my heart to yours. Bye-bye.